Nationwide means everything to me. I mean, without them, I don't know where we would be. I mean, they saved my kids.
There you go. All right, one more.
I remember him starting to lose control, and then him screaming, and then the next thing I know, we was going over the bank, and then I seen the tree, and I knew we were going to hit it.
In August, all 6 members of the Brown family were involved in a car accident in their home state of Kentucky. Sadly, the Browns' 5-year-old son, Quentin, didn't survive.
And I saw Max, and he was on the other side of the vehicle, and he was like this. When I got to him, he wasn't breathing. And I looked at Kia, and I said, Kia, I said, are you okay? And she said, Mom, I can't move my legs.
6-year-old Makeya and her 2-year-old brother Max were in critical condition. Max was flown to Nationwide Children's Hospital and spent 73 days in our ICU.
He had a complete fracture or a break in his spine. The spinal cord was completely torn. He had multiple injuries to his chest, his lungs, his heart, his spleen, and in addition also a closed head injury. This is something that absolutely could have taken a child's life.
When Max was moved from our ICU to our rehab unit, Makeya's parents chose to transfer her from a hospital in West Virginia to Nationwide Children's.
Makeya actually was also in the back seat with Max, and she had an injury, also spinal cord, at actually a higher level. The bones were broken and there was a tear in the lining around the spinal cord. Her injury was different in that the whole cord wasn't torn.
One of the biggest barriers that I was working on was getting her used to her new routine, new people, her new life, and how she moves in it.
Good job. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Woo!
Short few months that she's been here, that they've got her to where she can feed herself, she can help get her own clothes on. And the doctors here said if she does not improve anymore, she stays where she's at, that she'll be capable to go to college, get her own place, have her own family.
Oh man, you're getting all the lucky spins. Look at this.
She's got some function returning, so we'd consider this an incomplete injury. So there's hope that we're going to continue to get some muscle function back down the road.
I think that they both benefited from having a sibling going through the same thing.
She realized that, hey, I'm the big sister, and I need to show him what he can do. So I'm going to do it.
Makeya would always want to wheel by his room and tell him hi, and she'd be like, you can do it, Max, come on, come on. Good job, Max. Probably one of the best days of my career, the first time we put him in a manual wheelchair where he could reach the wheels.
Yeah, he's going to be all over the place.
Yes, he is.
Before they could have him fully buckled in, he done grabbed his wheels and was taking off because I guess he's seen her doing it.
Can you get in there?
He's going to be able to go up hills, go down hills, hopefully not too fast, and he'll be able to do things like dress himself and feed himself. You know, so she should have actually a pretty normal life as far as what he wants to do with using his arms.
You know, they show him how to do it. They make it fun to where he wants to do it.
Having our rehab unit sort of right in the middle of a main hospital with so many experts available to come, you know, at a drop of a hat, makes rehab so much better.
If Max didn't come here, I don't know if he'd be here. If he didn't come to this hospital.
Mom and Dad have been amazing. I mean, they jumped right in from the beginning to learn all these techniques and to really try and support their children through this, despite injuries of their own.
A lot of people tell me that you're so strong, I don't know how you do it. It's not something that I do, it's not something that I am, it's something I have to be and have to do. I've got 3 kids that need me.
With the number of children that we see, we're looking at different approaches, different procedures, how we deal with trauma, for example, and then we share all this information across the country. So everything that the physicians and the nursing staff and our therapists do, this is all to help children across the country.
Good.